He's not even in office yet. And if this is the only success he has, then it would have been worth it tenfold. Yeah, he said some mean things about women. Who hasn't? He said some mean text. Who hasn't? I'd let him slap my mom and call her a whore if he would get hostages back from Israel. To Israel from Hamas. Let's be real about it. Y'all can bitch and moan and cry about he's such a bad dude. But, you got to look at your priorities. What's more important? Is getting hostages back that could be still alive important? Or is your hateful political bullshit more important? Let's be real. Let's have a little bit of common sense in this situation. Do I think Donald Trump is the smartest person in the world? No. I think if he could get out of his own way, he would have been a lot more successful. I do truly believe that if he wasn't a little narcissistic, that he could have been a great second-term president and probably been reelected. But he did a lot of shit that kind of got in his way. Now I'm kind of glad he got in his way, because now we get 4 more years instead of his 4 years being over the day after tomorrow. Now, people on here non-stop, I see it every 5 minutes. If you voted for this guy, I'm never talking to you again. You're the worst. Like I said, if him being in office gets this Israel-Hamas conflict at least toned down or stopped, and they actually get one hostage back, those families that have hostages that are in Gaza for this long, they may get their family member back. If this is the only thing he's associated with, he should go down in freaking history as being the best president ever. Come on. What would be going on the 17th of January at 8:22 in the morning if Kamala Harris was the president-elect? Let's ask ourselves this question. Let's talk about it. What would be going on right now? Oh, well, LA would still be on fire. That's for sure. But I digress. What would be going on is just simple. Nothing. DEI. Transgender being able to play in sports. They would be focusing on all the wrong shit, and the war that started under her watch would still be going on. I have no doubt in my mind. Do you? If you do, I'd love to hear from you and comment below. I'd love to understand why you think that's the case, because it'd almost be hilarious to read them. So with that said, I think he can do a lot. I think he can close the border finally. I think he can restrict that flow of water that's pouring in. That makes it worth it. Getting hostages back makes it worth it. Making the dollar go more strong makes it worth it. Making my business not want to run into the ground makes it worth it. Making diesel prices go back down, and not just because the election was happening. Did y'all notice that? October the 20th to November the 4th, diesel was the lowest I've ever recalled it in the last 4 years. I wonder why. I wonder why it was low. Optics. It's all about optics. It's all about trying to make it look a certain way. It's bullshit. It's bullshit every single time. Now I ask myself, why am I making this video on my YouTube channel that doesn't even hardly have any videos? I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of sitting back watching and listening. Well, people complain and bitch, and then they're wanting a guy not in office that is going to do better for this country. There's no other way around it. He can't do any worse. Was there any conflicts in 2016, 17, 18, or 19? No. Were there any wars that, no. We were trying to get out of Afghanistan. He was just going to do it the right way instead of the way this other guy did it. Come on. Come on, man.